and walking on. Gosh, it's starting to rain now. I just got this in time. Have a little drop because I haven't got my waterproofs on. Well, that is a surprise. I didn't think rain was just round the corner. So he's not a hurry-home horse. Quite happy to just plod home on a long rein. We've met other horses in the distance, and the first few times he thought, oh, it's a horse, gosh, I've got to catch up, and he'd sort of want to beetle after them, you know, in a very rapid trot with his head up in the air. But we've met since then. We keep meeting the odd horse, and the last few times he's seen a horse in front and even disappear. One of our horses, I think it was Gabs on Higgins or something, and actually disappeared, and he was fine, so he's going to be just great. And so I haven't had to work for months to get him to accept being on his own, you know, with me. So it's all fabulous. Of course it's not established, and that will take some months, but we've got to the point where actually he's listening to me. He accepts that we're not actually with that horse, and that's why I was a little surprised that he neighed at the horse on the lane. But I think it's because I brought him into the stable earlier this morning, and he was the only one in there. And normally, when he comes in, there's at least one other horse, and I think he found that slightly different routine, because he has been in the stable on his own and he is fine, but that's after the ride, not before, and so he doesn't like that sort of thing. And so, you know, you only need a slight change for horses, and they have a different perspective. So you think, you could say to yourself, well, silly horse, you know, you've been on your own before and you're fine, you know, what's up with you today? But yes, but from the horse's point of view, it was after a ride and not before a ride, so it can make a difference to them. But I don't think he'd really ever been in a box before. I think he probably lived out his whole life, and the fact that he does stand quietly in his box on his own without wandering round and round says a lot about him. Right, I'm just going to do a small bit here. Through here. Narrow gaps are always challenging for horses. Round the flower bed. Round here. There's cows in this field, and he's fine with cows. He obviously knows what they are. So at first he was very concerned about them. He didn't know what they were coming towards him in the distance because he hadn't seen them in this field. But once he realised what they were, he's fine with cows. Good boy. That's it, you can put your head down. And of course he was so unbalanced with the rider that when we used to come down this hill, instead of picking his way down as he does now, he sort of trolleyed off down the hill. You know, well, yeah, trotting off down this hill, which is too slippery and steep for trotting. And, you know, when I was saying to him, right, we will walk, you know, he was just sort of running through the bridle a bit, because he's had riders with those kind of hands that just pull. So he was quite happy to give that up, and now he just picks his way down. Well, I hope we get back before it rains. I don't really like to. See, that's him sort of saying, oh, what's that? You see, it's only a little quickening of the walk. He's such a good boy. And the weather, I mean, the wind's got up. I don't think I've ridden him in a wind, because, not a real wind, because the weather's been more settled the last few weeks. So it's difficult to begin with, riding them out in the wind till they get used to it. No, it's a very good boy. Oh yes, it's a bit slippery, isn't it? Now we don't turn round this corner and rush for home. Whoa, good boy. Have this little routine here. Whoa. And if he doesn't want to stand, well then, okay, I'm walking on. Yes, he did stand, but if he doesn't, I just simply circle him, and then that's a great reminder, and he says, oh yes, of course I have to stand. So yes, you don't have to do things 100 times, or even several hundred times, before he really is prepared to accept it. You know, he can accept things within just a few goes, really. Yeah. Amazing little fellow. Now this is what I like, is the go home plod. And that does have to be kept in place when horses move on, because they're very quick to sort of prefer to hurry home. Of course, it is a learned behaviour, and I think sometimes riders can be in a hurry to get back, and the horses pick up on it, and they're like homing pigeons. Once they know they're on the home route, all of a sudden they pick up speed and often get quite joggy. But not this little fellow. Well, he was for the first few rides, I have to say, he was. But yeah, he really much prefers to do it this way, so he's got every reason to keep this going, because he likes this, and he wants to be like this. Look at his little ears. Aren't they sweet? Actually, they're quite big. There. It's a doggy. Hello. He doesn't mind dogs either, even barking ones. Of course, it catches him out a little bit, and he says, oh, what's that? But no, he doesn't mind them.